Alright, so today is Sunday and we are having hamburgers on the grill and french fries. Alex did marinate ours in Worcestershire sauce. I cannot say that word. And it smells so amazing, but we have 2 other patties that are not marinated for the girls. And I can't wait to get started. Okay, also since we had 4 hamburgers and 8 buns, Alex picked up some manwich, so I'm gonna use some turkey meat and mix that in. That way we don't waste any buns, and then we can use that for lunches and stuff this week, but I think it's gonna turn out really good. So if any of you don't have one of these things, you are completely missing out on life, because these make chopping up your meat so much easier. Alright, so we're just pouring the rest of the manwich mix in. So we're just gonna mix it up all together, and then Alex will probably be the one, he will be the one taking this for lunch this week. But our main meal we are having for dinner tonight is going to be the hamburgers and the fries in the air fryer. Alright, so this is the main ingredient, and these look so delicious. So these over here on the left are mine and Alex's because they have been seasoned and all that good stuff, and the regular ones are the girls, but oh my goodness, these look so good. So as a side, we are just gonna have these Red Robin fries. I've heard such good things about them from some of my friends from YouTube, and then of course we are gonna be cooking them in the air fryer because why not? So I will cook them in the air fryer for a few minutes, and then I'll come back and I'll shake them up, and they usually don't take as long as what it says, so make sure you just watch them, but they are going to be so crispy and crunchy. And then these are what the fries look like when they're done, nice and crispy, and this is why I love using the air fryer. Alright, so here's what's for dinner: cheeseburgers and Red Robin fries, and we're going to dip them in this chicken dipping sauce from Walmart. I have some Colby Jack on my burger, so let's dig in. Alright, so tonight is Monday night, and y'all know I always keep it simple because I do work outside the home. We are just going to have these Salisbury steaks with some Italian 5-cheese mac and cheese. We have never tried that before. It's the Walmart brand, so we're excited to see how it tastes. And then I'm just gonna boil some corn on the cob, and that's gonna be dinner. So I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the oven to 375. And then as soon as I get done waiting on the oven to preheat, I'm gonna put these bad boys in, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my shower over with. Double tasking over here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the corn and the macaroni and cheese. I'm gonna put both of these on boil and go ahead and let this get started while I'm waiting on the steaks to finish. It's best to go ahead and put them in there and then put the top on and let it start boiling. So that's what I'm going to do. It's just me and the girls tonight. One of us doesn't eat corn. I'm not going to disclose who that is, but you can probably guess. So I'm just going to go ahead and start the corn, and as soon as this water over here starts boiling, I'll add in the macaroni noodles. So the Salisbury steaks are pretty much done. I kind of waited too long to start on the side dishes. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out. It shouldn't be any problem because it probably just needs to cool off a little bit first anyway. Alright, so Aubrey's going to go ahead and put in the mac and cheese for me. Let's let it boil. So here's how the 5-cheese macaroni turned out from Walmart. So we're about to try it. It will be our first time, but it looks like it's going to be pretty good. Alright, so here is dinner tonight. Super simple: Salisbury steak, 5-cheese Italian macaroni, and corn on the cob. Okay, so tonight is Thursday, and as you can see, it's already 9:26, and I'm just now getting around to cooking supper. I had a long day at work, but we are having potato soup tonight, and I like to make mine with hash brown potatoes, chicken broth, cream of chicken, and cream cheese. And I'll show you exactly how I do that. It's literally the easiest potato soup recipe in the world, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do, sorry if this is super loud on camera, but you're just gonna open the hash browns, frozen and all, and drop them into the pan. So you'll notice once I put the hash browns in there and they're frozen, they don't fit all the way in the pan. But once I put all the chicken broth in, it will kind of melt down and everything will fit. So before I cut on my stove at all, I will pour all the chicken broth in, and I kind of try to get it to where it'll melt down the hash browns just a little bit. You're gonna need, oh, that's the empty one. You're gonna need 3 full cans. Don't spill it like me. Of course, you probably won't be filming it if you're making it, but so now you can see it's kind of falling in a little bit, and then you're gonna add the cream of chicken. Okay, so you'll let your chicken broth kind of settle and the hash browns will fall down into the pan, and then you'll just add your cream of chicken soup. So once you have all the ingredients in, you're just going to stir it all up as much as you can. And then once you have it all mixed together, you are actually going to put it on high until it starts boiling. And right now it doesn't look that great, but I promise you when it gets done, it'll look totally different and it will be so delicious. So as soon as it starts boiling, you are going to add in your Philadelphia cream cheese or whatever brand cream cheese you want to use. But you know what? This time I think I'm going to change it up, and I'm going to just kind of scoop pieces off. Since it's kind of late, I'm going to scoop pieces off like this. That way it melts a lot quicker. I'll admit, now I'm too lazy to finish, so we're gonna go with this. And this is actually what turns your soup the actual color of potato soup. As you can see, just me having this cream cheese in here just for a few seconds, it's already started turning more of a whiter color than the yellow that it was. And then it'll also get a lot thicker once the cream cheese is all the way melted down. You also want to make sure you're stirring it pretty consistently, just because if you don't, the hash browns will actually stick to the bottom of the pan. See, I can kind of feel some down here. And then you don't want to have black hash browns in your potato soup. So that's why I would recommend just keeping an eye on it, because you want to keep it boiling, especially while the cream cheese is trying to melt. So don't forget to stir it occasionally or almost consistently. Alright, so our potato soup is completely done. It took literally no time at all. And here's what it looks like. I added a little bit of shredded cheese on top. It's really bright in here, so I don't know if you can tell what the consistency is, but it is going to be so delicious. You can add a little bit of salt and pepper if you want to. Sometimes I'll even add some garlic to it, but today I didn't add any salt or pepper, and I just put some cheese on it, and we're ready to eat.